Hello everyone, I wanted to make a video talking about one of my newest patterns, which is the Boho Love. I actually renamed it. It used to be Sending Love, but now it's Boho Love. I think it's a more fitting name. This is a free pattern, so you are able to get it on my website, on my blog. If you would like a version without the scrolling and the one that you can carry around, that will be available in my shop. But all in all, it is a free pattern. This pattern takes about 100, I use 120 yard skein hand spun for this, but I didn't actually use the full skein of hand spun. So roughly, I think you definitely need 100 yards of hand spun. It's also dependent upon how long you would like your scarf to be. If you want something that is really long, I'm sorry, this light is so yellow, but we're gonna make it work. If you want something that's really long, obviously use more hand spun versus something short. For the other yarn in it, I used 2 skeins of bulky. Each skein was 109 yards, and then I doubled it. You can kind of see there, it's 2 strands that I held together. You might be able to get away with one, but I would definitely recommend you hold 2 together. I did not hold 2 of the same. So you can't tell because they're both within the pink family, but one side is one color and the other side is another color because I was running out of the skein. And I did have enough to make tassels at the end with some leftover. It's all dependent on just how long you make the scarf. I wanted something that was a little obnoxious and enough for me to do a wraparound. I could definitely see somebody making it even longer if you want to wrap it around your head, or wider. I can't remember how many stitches it is. They'll definitely be in the pattern. It uses a size 17 needle. I am coming out with a series of scarf patterns that do use a size 17 US. That way, if you do not have them on hand, you can buy them and you're able to use them for multiple patterns. That is the thought behind it. I don't know what else I can tell you about this pattern. This is basically a Valentine's Day colorway kind of thing. I love me some pinks, some reds, some grays. I will have some kits, but obviously since it's hand spun, that definitely does take me longer. I think I'm gonna have the option of where you can add on the skeins of bulky and I can dye them up for you, or you can look in your stash. Either or works. You do not have to get a kit at all from me. If you already have hand spun from me, core spun, that will work perfect. I also made this pattern in mind with it. But if you don't, you're more than welcome to see in the shop if I do have it. If I don't, definitely sign up to be notified so that you know when they refill. I might have a themed option and some pre-order slots, but if I do, it's definitely going to be less than 10. I can probably spin about 2 skeins per day, 3, 4 if I really push myself. But the idea is to avoid burnout, not run towards it. So I'm going to try my best, I should say, to have them up for grabs, but keep in mind that they will be a limited supply, but the pattern is free. I encourage you to get creative. I might also come up with some more budget-friendly options because you can probably do this with some hand dyes that I have and some bulky ones that I have on hand, like super bulky ones. But if you needed any help, if you're curious about colors, go ahead and take a picture of your stash and like tag me in it on Instagram and your story. I wouldn't say slide in my DMs because those get really lost, but if that's your only option, go ahead. And I'd love to see what colors and combos you're thinking of and point you in a direction that I would go in. Obviously, color and the colors that you gravitate towards are your choice and whatever you like. So I never want to tell you that your colors are bad, but if you would like my helpful / non-helpful opinion, I would be happy to give it in the Leoness that I am. So if you have any questions about this lovely knit, just let me know. If not, everything else should be in the blog post. So happy knitting, and I can't wait to see everybody in their Boho Love scarf for Valentine's Day. Bye.